My dearest, esteemed peers and friends, none of this work is mine. It's the work of incredibly talented artists. This is my work. Yes, I made that in 2020 on Blender. Not long after that, my next project, Ducks in Space, fell through because I just found it difficult. You can imagine what Ducks in Space would have become. Now in 2025, I'm back at it again, but this time I'm choosing Unreal Engine as my software of choice. The reason I want to use Unreal Engine is because it is focused more at filmmakers and it's still free. And I want to learn it now because it's only going to get easier and I want to know the basics. And in the coming years, we will be able to use procedurally generated worlds and environments. And of course, just AI in general to aid us in creating things out of nothing. And that excites the fuck out of me. So I'm going to queue up some tutorials. The latest version, 5.6, downloaded to my computer. I've got my trusty mouse at the ready. And let's begin this process of trying to create something great in the next few days. Right, so here we are. I have a full Unreal Engine course. I know how to use DaVinci pretty damn well now. But this is a whole other world. This is 3D, and I think that can be really, really powerful. And this is getting a bit philosophical now. The gap between live-action filmmaking and this virtual 3D world is going to close more and more with the accessibility of tools like Unreal Engine. All I'm going to do now is just watch a hell of a lot of content.
Hello, everyone. If you are completely new to Unreal Engine 5, then this tutorial was made for you. In this tutorial, you will go from knowing nothing about Unreal Engine 5 to creating this.
'Tis but a Tuesday morning, and we're going back at it. Just watching so much Unreal Engine tutorials. Here's one thing that pisses me off. This guy's lights in this level are sharp and divine, and mine are shit. What's that about? Just opened it up, and this is shit. Also, the input is like laggy. It's not snappy. It's pissing me off.
Scene, we might as well bake our lighting because number one.
Okay, it is 10:42. And I am 2.5, I'm not even halfway through this huge Unreal Engine 5 beginner tutorial UE5 starter course by Unreal Sensei video. Nearly 5.5 million views. I mean, all the comments are basically agreeing with me, which are, this is incredibly useful. I've been going very slow through the entire tutorial, which I'm actually kind of pleased about. So this is my world currently. It's pretty minging. I imported a rock, and I made it 100 times bigger. This is it 20 times bigger. I'm just kind of screwing around. I enjoyed landscaping. You know what I feel this Unreal Engine is like? It's essentially like fucking complicated Legos. But it's nice. I can feel myself slowly like find the fun in it. This is the foliage machine, but what you can do is you can cycle through just doing one at a time. But the mode is that there is not only size variation, there is color variation, and there is 4 different types of each plant. How useful this is for making highly detailed worlds. Boom, 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 and it automatically cycles through this randomizer. I think that's pretty great. Looking a little bit like Jurassic Park. No, it's not. Ooh, look at that. Windows 7. I'm sitting here and I'm always like stretching. It's not good. I think I need to get out and do some sports. Anyway, I'm going to keep on going, and it's now 10:50, whatever the fuck. It's late at night, and tomorrow is a new day of sitting in this chair and learning Unreal Engine. We're back again. A new day today, 10th of September. I finished the big tutorial, all 5 hours of it. I'm going to now do my own thing. I'm going to give myself about 2 hours, but I'm not going to make a big castle or a huge landscape like it was in the tutorial. I'm going to make something way smaller, because if I do, it's going to take me less time to make something that's really detailed, and I kind of want to, that's what I'm aiming for, something that looks really good, but that isn't necessarily that big. Anyway, time lapse is starting now of my creation. See you in a bit. .30 in the PM, and I've got this scene, this quarry scene. Of course, it's just more difficult than I thought. I've even added some foliage, had some assets in that I downloaded from the Fab marketplace. Once I'm in the environment, floating around, when I go close to these assets, their materials vanish, and when I go away, I can see the materials. That pissed me off. There's a few things that happen with this software, that is because it's so huge. I feel like you need so much knowledge to fix these small little issues that might come up in the day-to-day. Pisses me off. Like, for some reason, whenever I added a new asset, it would delete an old one. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. That pissed me off. Good morning! It's Thursday. It's the 11th of September. So, remembering the horrific events of 24 years ago now. Here I've got my template loaded in. I've made a template, so every project I start can just have this floor and all the lighting effects and the mannequin, and if I press play, it just jumps me into a first-person game. Quick break for a sec. This channel is small and it doesn't have any sponsorship, which is something I'd like to have, to one day make a living doing what I love. In the description, I've got a referral link to Epidemic Sound. It's where I get all of my music for this channel, and basically all the sound effects as well. And if I get 12 people to sign up to Epidemic Sound, I become an ambassador, which makes me one step closer to getting a sponsorship from Epidemic Sound, which for me is the perfect partner because I actually really love the service. So if you ever need music or sound effects for what you do, go sign up using my link. Otherwise, let's go back to the video. The first thing I'm going to make now, I just want to do something that's a photo. No animation, just something that's cool that is a photo. So I'm going to go and just make random shit and do a time lapse of me making something. That's it. You know what fucking pisses me off is I've added this camera, and when I added the camera, all the fucking trees disappeared. What the fuck is that about? Why does it do that? In no fucking software do you add something and it just deletes stuff. Abandoned house. Looks pretty sexy, actually. I'm glad I downloaded this. It's a simple fucking scene. The textures of the landscape are shit. But what I figured out, which I thought was quite cool, is that I would take my fucking directional light and I would make it dusk. That's way too dark. Oh my god. Okay, that's what it looks like in the camera. I'm going to pin it so I can see what I'm doing. Make it like really nighttime. Look at that. That's sick. It covers up all of my shitty work. Boom. There we go. With the trees. And there were supposed to be trees there, but they fucking disappeared for no reason. Also, this nanite stuff. I thought it was fucking all fun and games. Oh, you can have infinite amount of fucking things in here. I added some grass. And suddenly my frame rate has gone down. My frame rate is not even high right now. So do I now have to add all those trees again? Yes, I will. I'll add them all. Fucking stupid. Right, so I got my first render back, and this is what it looks like. Just colour. Blocks of colour. I do not know what the fuck is going on, because here, in my project, my thing is running so slowly, and I've turned everything off. I'm doing this again. Capture movie. Save selected. That doesn't look good, does it? Why is it so fucking bright? Cool photo experiments. Saved. I did it again. Just, what the fuck? And they're 10 gigabytes a pop. That's crazy. Just being able to do such simple things and there's some technical bullshit in the way is really pissing me off. Just so many settings. In the last week, I've spent 10 hours just troubleshooting. All I want to do is create, and again and again and again, just little things come up that's just like, oh, can't do that. Oh, why isn't that working? It's an incredible tool. It's just so huge. Just exporting a video requires like days and days of knowledge to comprehend the minute details of how to do it. I'm just at a point now where I tried to render out the most simple thing. It was a camera move. Also, why is it so difficult to set up a custom template for a project? Here's a question for people who use Unreal Engine every day. How the fuck do you do it? When you're starting a new project, surely you just want to go from a template. So you don't have to do your post-process volumes, your fucking weather. I'm 4 days into this, and I've learned so much. I can't even render it out. You know what I'm doing next week? My challenge I gave myself, how much piano I can learn in a week. I actually fucking can't wait for next week. I'm done with Unreal right now. I'll come back tomorrow a little bit more energized. I don't care, I'm not thinking about this. You know what I'm doing today? I'm going to watch Blade Runner in 35mm this evening. That's going to be fucking nice. That's some good analog fun. This is too digital. It's Friday, gotta get down. It's Friday. Last day I'm doing this shit. I'm going to make one more cool thing. Try to export it. Ding-a-ling-a-long. I'm so looking forward to next week where it's all about piano. Oh. Na, 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 na. It's around 10 p.m. on a Friday, and whilst usually I should be out drinking with my friends, I'm here still in front of my computer fucking around in Unreal Engine. The last couple days have pissed me off. I think we've all seen that. But I've got some good news. Unfortunately, I didn't record the process, but I can go through it now. The first thing I created, like I think I mentioned earlier in this video, is I wanted to make a subscribe call to action, but in a really cool way. I basically created this environment. It's sort of inspired by the sciencey, modern-looking Batcave in the Christopher Nolan Batman films, where it's like all white, very clinical, animated a camera, animated 3D text to move through the screen, and it looked okay. And this is the result. Yeah! I have in DaVinci added all of some film bullshit to make it look a bit more like film and take the digital nature off. Whatever. That's not really what... Son of a bitch! Excuse this light. Fucking hell. The only bad thing about this is I don't know how to get everything in a high quality. As you can see, this material is some... Oh, that's glitching. This material is like a metal. It's all doing this weird bubble bullshit. I don't know how to do that. I've tinkered with the post-process volume. I've jacked a bunch of shit up to like sexy settings, or what I believe are sexy settings. And she no do what I want. She no do what I want. But on the positive side, fuck it, you know, fuck it. That's a thing I did. Some artistic shit hit me in the face. It really hit me in the face. I used the idea of pianos. I made something so simple, but it turned out to be really beautiful. You see this piano right here? This is all I did. A large plane, a background with basically a default material, and some lights. One there, and a rec light there. And so if I turn this off, oh, there it goes all dark. I've basically created a moody scene. The camera slowly pushes in. Boom, one of the lights goes on. Already this is just moody as fuck. And all it is a camera pushing like this. And then the camera keeps on pushing in. And then I've animated this rec light to just get a little bit brighter. And that's it. That is it. And then I just took it into DaVinci. I added 2 camera shakes, 1 micro jitter, and 1 sort of handheld movement towards the end of this shot. I added all the noise and bullshit, and added music and sound effects. Again, very simple sound effects. And weirdly, this is one of the most beautiful things I have made ever. Like, it's so simple, but there's something quite beautiful about it. And I'm going to use it to be the introduction of next week's video about me learning piano. And this is what has made this whole experience hard. Anyway, this is what I made. It's arty. Oh, so simple. But I feel the lack of light disguises the fact that this is made in Unreal Engine and that I'm not good at Unreal Engine. I can't light and make things look realistic, photorealistic yet. This shot right here, who's to say that's not an actual... Someone's not taken that picture in real life? Okay, it's not that good. It's not that good. All right, the bloom effect in the post-process volume is a major help. Anyway, there you fucking go. I'm glad this video could end with some positivity, because yesterday I was pissed off. And if I'm completely honest, I still have a distrust of Unreal Engine. I feel very uncomfortable with the software. I'm always expecting something to just piss me off. I'm actually proud of that. I feel like if I showed someone that, they'd be like, oh my god, it's like it's from La La Land. This subscriber thing, I can't exactly say I'm doing backflips about this thing. It's a bit dumb. But you know what? We did one fun thing at the end and one artistic thing at the end. Alright, see you in the next. Bye.